In this video, we're going to talk about a system to set and track your goals. Just thinking about what you want to do won't take you where you want to be. So today, I'll walk you through a totally free template I made for setting goals and systems to actually achieve your dream. Hello, I'm Valkyria. I'm an artist and a creative writer, and today I'll show you the method that I've been using for the last few years to set my goals and share a bit of the goals I'm gonna have for this year. So first, we'll start with a modified version of the Wheel of Life. In the guide, you'll see a space for different aspects of your life divided by specific sections. Health, it's body, mind, and soul, or spirit, or you can think it about physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. Relationships is divided in romance, family, and friends. Work is divided in mission, money, and growth. And we have a final category that is for joy. We're gonna rate them from 1 to 10, but I don't want you to think where you are, but what you've been doing. What I mean by this is, think about what you've done to get where you wanna be. Let's say that your goal is to get $1,000 with your side hustle. If you're working towards that, let's say you're working on your marketing, making sales, improving your product and sales pitch, you deserve a high score on money, even if you're not making that money yet. Just rate how on track are you on achieving your goals. Are you actually working towards it, or it's something that you just said you wanted to do and haven't done anything about it? Pause the video to really think about each of these numbers. I'll wait for you. I'm gonna assume that you finished your score. Now that we're done with our scores, the section on the right is for making a quick reflection of the year. I decided to do a quick drawing of an important moment that happened this year, but you can also write down a reflection or even use a separate page or the back of this page to do your full reflection. I know this step seems kind of silly, but in all honesty, I believe it's one of the most important steps because this will allow you to see where are you starting. All that stuff is very, very important to get where you want to be and also be grateful for the situation you're in, because even if you want to improve your situation, even if you want to move forward and change something in your life, being grateful for the things you already have makes a big difference in your mental health. Now that we're done with this section, we're gonna move to the second half of the first page, the focus part. This is where we're gonna put our big goals. The idea is to just have 3 goals, maximum 4, because in my experience, more than that, it's very hard to track and actually accomplish. I know it's very easy to start setting goals left and right and end up with 1,000 different goals that you're gonna achieve by the end of the year, but trust me, you're not gonna do it. You're probably gonna leave half of those behind by February. So try to stick to 3 goals. And in this section, you're just gonna put the goal in the area they belong to. So for example, I have growth and money, both are like for work. And my goal is generate income out of my YouTube channel. I have in my family area, improve my relationship with my family, and in health, make time for meditation and spiritual things. This is honestly an accident, but I ended up having like 1 goal per big category of the ones we talked about. You can do that, or you can have multiple, like your 3 goals can be around relationships, around your health, around your work. It doesn't really matter. And this is like the big goal. We're gonna dive into how to achieve them in the next page. And by the way, the next page, you're gonna be using 1 pair goal. I put 1 without lines and 1 with lines for those that want to use them. In the top part, we're gonna write down again our goal. And I know it seems repetitive, but trust me, rewriting stuff will help you have it clearer in your head. So my goal is to generate income out of my YouTube channel or online. And here we see one of the first benefits that we can get out of rewriting stuff, and is that sometimes when we rewrite it, it allows us to think things through. So previously I just said my YouTube channel, but now I said or online because I want to make money online. I know making money out of YouTube AdSense, it's gonna take a while, and it might not happen this year, but I should be able to make something, whether it's a product or service or something that my YouTube channel is gonna help me promote, and that's gonna make me some money. And that's one of the reasons I'm a big advocate on rewriting your goals as much as possible. In the first section, we're gonna write down why we want to achieve this goal. The why, it's your motivation. And yeah, motivation and discipline have limits, and we're gonna work on how to pass those limits, but knowing why you wanna do something, it's really important. It's like your anchor. It's gonna allow you to keep moving forward, keep working towards that goal, because you know you're not only doing it for some reason that doesn't really resonate with you, but because something inside of you, something that's really important to you, it's at risk here, or you can get something that's really important to you. So my why is my 12-year-old self that dreamed of being a YouTuber and doing this as a full-time job. That and the regret I've been feeling for the last 12 years because I didn't started the YouTube channel and I didn't work towards it. So that's my motivation, and whenever I don't want to do something, I'll just go back and see and think about my 12-year-old self and all the regret I've been feeling for not doing this sooner. And finally, we're moving to the most important part of this process, the how we're gonna achieve this goal. This is divided in 3 steps. First one are habits. What things can you do on a daily or weekly basis that will allow you to get to your goal? In my case, it's having a schedule for recording and drawing and in general video making every week, and take some time every week to analyze my content. This year, 2024, I've been just uploading like a chicken without a head. The idea is that in 2025, I'm not only gonna upload, but I'm also gonna analyze how my content is working, what things do work, what things don't, because that's really, really important. That's gonna be part of my habits. Every week, every 2 weeks, I'm gonna analyze, study YouTube content. It can be my own content or trying to understand what other people have done that worked for them. Then we're moving to the mini goals. These mini goals are like milestones that we are gonna aim towards during the year. So for this, I have PTYA. I'm gonna apply for a scholarship. My plan is to get it. And what I mean by this is that PTYA, Part-Time YouTuber Academy, for those who don't know it, they have scholarships that they give every month. So my beautiful plan here is that if I don't get it now, I'm gonna apply the next month, and then the next month, and then the next month. I'm gonna get that scholarship. I am not in an economical situation where I can actually pay for this. So scholarship it is. My second goal is to upload 24 videos, long form videos like this one, to YouTube. And my last one is to create a product, a minimal viable product that I can offer in order to make some money. Now, from here, I can't really control if I get or not in PTYA, but I can control that I'll apply multiple times if needed. However, the 24 videos per year and the MVP, those are things that I can actually control, because I'm not saying I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm just saying I'm gonna work towards this goal. I'm gonna upload videos. That's something I control. I'm gonna make a product. That's something I control. Whether the product sells or not, whether people like it or not, that's something that's outside of my control. But the idea is that these goals are as much in your control as you can. So with PTYA, that's the exception to this rule. My logic is that I'm gonna get in this year. It doesn't matter if it takes me 12 videos, 12 applications, 1 per month, but I'm gonna keep applying and keep applying and keep applying until I get there. And now that we set our habits and goals, we're gonna move to the last part, the accountability or measure of progress. If you don't know how you're moving towards your goal, you're not gonna achieve it. You need to have some sense of accountability, of progress. You need to know that you're working towards something you want to do. And that's where accountability and measured progress comes in. I'm doing a tracker for my PTYA scholarships, like somewhere I can tick. Like I applied in December 2024, I applied in January 2025, in February 2025, and that kind of stuff. I have a tracker for my videos and I'm gonna be using it. I've been using it since last year because Strudless made a video about his way of like tracking stuff and I really like it, so I stole it. I did my own. And finally, having deadlines for the product. This is gonna force me to make the product, to make something that I can sell, that I can offer to you guys that will be useful. I had an idea and my original plan was to make that like the first prototype that I was gonna use in January 15, but some stuff happened and I'm not sure that's a good idea anymore. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to do some testing, with friends, asking around and see if it's actually a good idea. If it's not, I'm gonna change it and make something else differently. And with this, we have our goal. The idea is that you repeat this with each goal. I'm not gonna share the other two because those are a bit more personal. I hope this was really helpful for you, and if your goal is to work on a story and you wanna create your own world for it, in this video here I talk about world building and I think you're gonna love it. Bye bye!